Ukraine has launched one of its largest drone campaigns yet against Russian-controlled energy infrastructure in occupied Crimea and other occupied territories. According to Ukraine's Unmanned Systems Forces, a fresh overnight operation targeted 19 power substations and electrical hubs, extending a campaign that Kyiv says is designed to cripple the infrastructure supporting Russian military operations. The operation was announced by Major Robert Magyar Brovdy, commander of Ukraine's Unmanned Systems Forces, who also released combat footage that he says shows the strikes hitting their intended targets. According to Ukrainian officials, the latest attacks are part of Operation Crimean Power Switch Off, a sustained effort to disconnect occupied Crimea from the logistical network supporting Russian forces. Ukraine claims that between July 1st and July the 20th, its drone units have successfully struck 104 power substations and electrical facilities across occupied territories. The latest wave reportedly hit a string of 110 kilovolt and 220 kilovolt substations across Crimea, including facilities near Yalta, Kerch, Staryi Krim, Sudak, Koktybel, Luchist, Morske, Privitne, and Zelenyi Yar. Beyond Crimea, Ukrainian drones also targeted electrical infrastructure in the occupied regions of Kherson, Donetsk, Luhansk, and Zaporizhzhia. Kyiv says these are not random attacks. Instead, officials describe them as carefully planned strikes intended to disrupt electricity supplies supporting Russian command centers, rail transport, logistics hubs, ports, military bases, and communications infrastructure. Major Brovdy says the objective is what he calls a logistics lockdown. The broader strategy aims to isolate occupied Crimea by systematically targeting the infrastructure connecting the peninsula with mainland Russia. Since early July, Ukrainian drone forces have expanded their target list beyond power facilities to include fuel depots, railway hubs, cargo trucks, bridges, ferries, and supply routes. Rather than attacking frontline positions alone, Ukraine is increasingly trying to erode the logistics that sustain Russia's occupation. Reports from Crimea suggest the campaign is beginning to have an impact. Russian-appointed authorities have acknowledged repeated power disruptions, while local reports describe rolling blackouts in several cities and prolonged outages in some rural areas. Fuel shortages have also worsened after earlier Ukrainian strikes reportedly damaged major storage facilities near Feodosia. Residents have reported long queues at petrol stations, while occupation authorities have warned that fuel supplies remain severely limited. Russia has not officially commented on Ukraine's latest claims. The strikes highlight how the war is increasingly being fought far from the front line. As both sides continue expanding the use of drones, the contest over logistics, energy, and supply lines is becoming one of the defining fronts of the war. And with neither side showing signs of backing down, the battle for Crimea is increasingly being fought through its power grid.
If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to Mirror Now.